Hey, how we doing, everybody? Welcome to episode 57 of The Wave. And who do we have? Who do we love to see? The man himself, Sony Rapone.
Hello, hello. How we doing, the internet?
Ooh, I think they're doing good. At least they got a high enough battery to be watching the program. Hey.
And if you do not charge, plug in immediately.
Yeah, please insert. Oh, brother, it's good to have you on.
Thanks for having me on, brother.
For those of you that aren't hip to Sony G, he is the sweetest of Cincinnati's freshest imports, claimed from the dirty state of New Hampshire. Live free or die. Well, he can be dead to them, but he's alive and well in the nasty.
I faked my death in New Hampshire. Let's not look into it too much further, and I might have to change my name again.
Bingo, bango. Don't be afraid to do it, brother. It's always a good feeling to start fresh. Oh, it's so nice to be talking about this because the announcement just happened. Painted Paranoia is coming out on
December 23rd, Thursday, this upcoming Thursday.
Hot diggity damn. Brother, how long have you been working on this album?
There are individual songs on here that have like two or three that have kind of been being written for past like 2-3 years-ish. But like the project itself, like my buddy Cam Vada Bombcore at Weeb Garbage on the Insta. Go check him out. He produced all the tracks.
Skate
Pro for sure. That's my boy right there. And we hunkered down like second half of July, first half of August to really like record all these, write like what needs to be like finished up.
Yeah.
Now we got this sick ass project coming out, and we excited to share it with people. SoundCloud exclusive. We bringing mixtapes back.
Gang.
Chance the Rapper, watch out.
Hey, you mind scooting up a little bit? I'm gonna put a crook in my neck, turning that far around.
For sure.
So, in your man,
that was my master plan. Actually, I wanted you to be uncomfortable for the Afro Man set.
Ooh. Well, we about to serve down some heat tonight. But your man Marcel did the engineering on this as well.
No.
Okay, who did the engineering on it?
We're dropping demos right now. They're rough cuts, but we just like the rawness of them, and we want to show them to you.
Okay. I was like, so when were we last in New Hampshire?
We were last in New Hampshire like a day before I moved out here, so that was August 14th.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Like the first time I had heard most of these tunes in their full form was at that backyard show.
Yeah.
And I just remember everybody being a little tipsy-turvy, some people in the pool, some people on the roof, and Sony G's like sexually pulling off a sock and just like throwing them at people and just dropping it and playing with the fog machine. And man, it was just like this moment of watching you like Pokemon evolve. Like it was hot, it was heated.
Thank you. Like I mean, like I was opening / mid setting for you. Like I had to keep up that energy, man. We're different vibes musically, but we had to keep up the energy.
For sure. And I feel like this project kind of affirms this like Gambino-esque like multi-dimension platform that you've kind of made for yourself, where like the artistry depends on like where you want to apply it, but like this is full on your rap yourself, right?
Yeah.
Like
Sony G.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's gonna be moments in time where you're more of this songwriter side of yourself, or do you feel like musically you're gonna stick with the rap game?
Definitely learning and evolving will be inevitable. I'm not sure in which ways it will grow in. At the moment, I love bars. I just love writing a nasty 16.
Yeah.
Like that's because those first few songs that like have been like in the writing bin for like 2 or 3 years, like those are kind of just I didn't know what excited me about writing yet. It was kind of like those were the trial and errors. Like what I'm writing, and I had to figure out like what I responded to the best.
Yeah.
And then it got to a point where I was like, oh, okay, like those witty punchlines, like just, okay, pack them full. Like, I like it. Like, that's why those flows, those pockets, I like them, hit them hard. Always got to do that. So like at the moment, I'm gravitating towards like the flows, the bars, all that. So I definitely, rapping is instinctual within me, but that being said, I would love to like go on some melodic stuff, really expand the thing. But at the moment, like ain't running away from rap no time soon.
And I feel like that speaks to like you have this this unconventional approach to where like you like to memorize your lines before you write your lines down. It's like it's the commitment of like your personal joy in it that I think is like it's exciting as a fan to watch that shit. Like the first time that we ever did Sativa Diva together, it was like you had already had this shit so nailed down, so down pat, that like all I had to do was sit back and like the joy that you brought from that song, and like I'm sure it comes from all the rest of this project, like what I saw that night at the backyard show, it just fucking pops.
Yeah, man. It's just it's not really like a conceptual project. It's more of like a timestamp.
Yeah.
Of just like how I was feeling, how Cam, like sonically wise, how Cam was feeling at those points, and we just were really it was kind of a celebration of just kind of being able to reflect on how we've been acting, and then just be like, hey, we're growing up, we're doing our thing, and we're growing up in the process of it.
Dude, and Cam came in with some fire on these beats. It's
Yeah,
always
man.
nice to get some fresh heat from Cam.
Yeah, man. It's Christmas Day when he sends me like an email pack of a few beats. I'm like, oh my god, like let's go.
Yeah, dude, give me some bumping in the car for a couple days.
Oh yeah, nothing like it. And he also got the only feature on the album as well.
Gang.
His artist name Goodheart. Weeb Garbage is the producer tag, Goodheart the rap name, and he has one of the hottest bars on the whole album too. Like, damn, I almost took it off.
What is that bar?
Sony said spitting, so I spat at it.
Ooh, man, and now I'm distracted by this album art. I just love, like, so when we went on tour together in 2019, it was the grow out, glow out phase with the flow. And you just look luscious in this pic, man. It's like, it had me so tripped out the first time I looked at it because I couldn't really tell what it was. I was like, oh, that's Sony and them damn clouds, man. Like, when did you take this pic and when did you decide that it was going to be that artwork?
I took that pic relatively soon, like right before like I moved out to Cincinnati.
Word.
It was like the week or two before I moved out where I was kind of just like being reflective of like, hey, I'm not going to be in this area for much longer. I want to go enjoy the things I like doing here. So it's like if I stayed up all night, it's like, yo, let's go watch the sunset at this hill. Shout out Seb. Thank you for the info.
Yeah.
And I was just smoking some of that la, having a good time at like 6 a.m. just fucking around with some selfies. And I didn't know it was going to be an album cover. Actually, that day I took a different picture somewhere else. But when my phone broke, I lost it. And like that was the picture that was like, oh, this is the one.
Yeah.
So then, I don't know, I was talking to Cam. We just decided like, yo, we need to drop this, get this out as soon as possible. And then I was like kind of looking to see what I had. I was like, this picture's cool. Sat down last night, designed it all out, and I'm real happy with it.
Yeah, man. I mean, like there's 2 points during this set that, like, if y'all don't recognize Sony G, like, this is the man that makes sure that I can do whatever I gotta do on a gig. Like, this is the bread and butter, the meat and the potatoes behind this machine doing its thing. So, like, I see you just grinding away on some design, and, like, I get that first glimpse from, like, okay, it's coming together. And then today I get to see this, and it's like, bam, like, print it, put it on a vinyl, I'm sold. I just love the overall texture of it, man.
Thank you, man. Yeah, it adds to the effect of like falling.
Yeah.
Really, you're falling into it. But also like it looks like you're upside down in the first 2 frames, but in that middle one, you're right side up. So it's like any situation you may be paranoid about from any of your own actions, like it's about spinning it back to moving up, reaching to the skies.
Yeah.
Like,
well, speaking of fallen, you are now a member of what borderline is the South. How you like Cincinnati, baby? Bro?
Yo, man, it's been a pleasure being out here, man. There's, things to do. There's stuff open past fucking 9 o'clock. Being out here with you, hitting the clubs, the bars, like giving the people the funk that they don't know they need, but they do desperately need. And it's just finally in a place where I'm able to really enjoy myself, do what I want to do, feel creatively inspired, and have work with some purpose. And the people down here, y'all nasty. Y'all call it the Nasty Natty for a reason. Like, much better than when those Cleveland folk came in for that Browns game.
Disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, putrid. It's not you. It's your water supply. As we like to say, it's something going on in there. The city started it. You drank it. And here we are living with it. But Ohio's still representing, man. Ohio's still doing it. But it's been such it's like, when we first got together in 2019 for the Few Words tour, like getting to go on your home turf, seeing what the Northeast is like for the first time in my life was like quite the step. But like for you to come back here and not only like be on the home turf, like you're part of the home turf now, man. Like you're part of being home, and it's crazy how much work we've gotten done in the short amount of time that you've been here. Like what would you say is your favorite tour date since you've been back?
We threw down at Funksgiving. Y'all, that was like all original stuff from y'all. Y'all were really clicking that night, getting to see Freak Bass throw it down. Yeah. That was some nasty stuff.
Great room too. Shout out to the Ludlow Garage.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's just everything, man. It's just doing what we want to do, man.
Yeah.
And I'm so appreciative of you for welcoming me with open arms, man. And I'm honored to be part of helping you grow this, man. Thank you for letting me do my own stuff on the side. Man, I'm happy to be here, bro.
Well, you've been that kick in the ass. It's got me back in gear, man. It's when it comes to the upcoming releases, to getting Colorful out, to announcing the EP drop, to getting Impatient ready to go, it's like this has been the guy that's reminded me like why it needs to happen now, why we need to keep pushing those things. And like it's great to get uncomfortable, but when you're doing that, it's like a one-person team. It's hard to know if you're getting uncomfortable for the right reasons. So like that affirmation has meant the world to me, and it's great to be on the other side now, supporting for this release and just being hyped about it. Like I want to look at this track list really quick.
Please, let's.
So run me down, because like I feel like off the top of my head, obviously I can remember Sativa Diva real well. Did you do Autumn Leaves again at the Backyard show?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then you did Space Race?
Did do Space Race, yes.
Cool.
I believe we did all of those songs except for the Sativa Diva Lo-Fi remix.
Okay, cool.
And we haven't recorded that yet. We're doing that on the 22nd. Be ready for it on the 23rd.
Gang. Oh, so some of this stuff is going to come out a little bit later after the actual project
drops? Oh,
no,
it's all coming out on the 23rd. We're recording that on the 22nd.
Okay,
yeah,
you got a timeline, baby.
Yeah, man. We're like been talking about this project for like 2 years, so we got to put it out, and now it's just like, you know what? Let's freshen it up a little bit. Let's do a remix real quick. We already have the beat ready. Just got to record that shit real quick, make it pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We got really happy with this track list. It's taken many forms throughout the years, where it's just like Sativa Diva was like always a part of this. That was like the one that kind of started it all.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them kind of like were later tracks that like I had like probably like enough for an EP, maybe 2 more, but just like it was just the process of, again, like finding what I liked. And
yeah.
So now like those all led me up to these songs.
Totally. Putting in the package, being like, there's a reason that this sequence feels right to you as the artist.
Yeah, man. That transition between Casting Call and If We Kiss, watch out. Watch out.
What would you say has been like the hardest part of compiling and putting that track list together?
That was one of the easiest parts for me. That's where like I like big macro ideas like that. So it's like curating shit like that. That's where I really geek out.
Yeah.
The hardest part, probably like letting go of songs that like I was proud of and I still do like that, but just didn't fit this project.
And do you have like a set idea for what the next project is after this?
We have a few ideas.
Okay.
Got a few songs in the works. Not sure what it's gonna be yet. We working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the game of like working remote or like working from distance kind of adds some different flavor to it, I'm sure. But like having some time back home will be nice.
Exactly. Yeah. Cam, you best get ready. We got a week of recording. And then man, he's still gonna be sending out those beats. I would love to do some songs with the recipe, get some live band shit.
If y'all missed that Rick's Tavern show on Sony's birthday, that shit went hard.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me up there, man. It was a pleasure. I've played with you before with the acoustic looper, but it was really fun grooving with Daddy Disco and Nicky Tupacs. Booty clack clack.
Booty clack clack.
Yeah, man, it was fun. It was a whole new funk that it was like a group dynamic I've never been a part of. And it was really fun, not only being a part of it, but like doing my stuff over it.
For sure.
Yeah, man, with that Bill Withers remix.
It went hard, dude. It's like one thing I love about pulling you up there is like I have pockets in mind where I'd imagine that you come in and spit over, but like I never know like where you're gonna pull from your bag. Where it's like, is this gonna be a freestyle? Is this gonna be something where it's like a remix almost? And I never know when you're gonna take that pocket. So it's always just like, it's like watching a friend do like a bass solo or something like that. It's like I have to ride this until I have a clear idea of where they're going, and then I just gotta follow it. Like once we hit that drop, like it's all downhill. Like we gotta go.
And you're always like, because like I'm not from a band scene, so like I instinctually I don't have that. I'm more of a theater person. So it like still applies where it's like you're picking up what the other person's giving you. Like if they fuck up a line, like it's your like responsibility to know their lines as well to get you back on track.
For sure,
like,
for sure. What's my cue?
Exactly. So it's like always just like watching. Like if you just are like, I'm gonna go up on stage and do this exactly. Like it's like if someone else messes up, then it's everyone messes up because like everyone is responsible for like picking it back up.
For sure.
So yeah, man, it was and like I can tell that through playing with y'all because like even like the first time we did Sativa Diva, we didn't do any like rehearsing with it. Like we just like jamming out with it, and like you just paused at the right moments, gave it the right time to breathe. So you were always like very in tune with like what the like raps need.
Yeah, it's just like this horrible sounding open mic in Philly with our man George Anglebrooks.
Hey,
dude, it was just such a good
Jamie B.
vibe.
Gallagher.
Yeah, dude, give a shout out to Gallagher, sweetheart. Oh my God! And then the Fire in Philadelphia. What a weird venue. What a scary ass clown. Everything about that night was right. So sleep deprived. Well, man, I'm so glad that we get you on to talk about this for a little bit.
Thank you for having me on. I'm a big fan. First, long time, first time.
Yeah, if you ever wonder who's throwing the camera, who's throwing the candy, manning the camera, doing all that busy doodah, that's my man Sony G making sure this thing pops off.
And that wasn't a Halloween special. I throw candy at him exclusively at least once a week. Sometimes twice to keep him sharp.
It's old candy, so it gets harder by the day, harder by the second. That's the way we like it in this country. Watch yourself. I've been talking trashily about this place. All right, it is time. It is time, ladies and gentlemen.
Also, shout out Evan Lang. Sorry to interrupt, but shout out Evan Langto. He's back in town for the weekend. That's great. Love that boy. I wouldn't be out in Cincinnati without him, so thank you.
And shout out to the Langto siblings for providing the means of getting that boy back here. Take it easy on the packing peanuts next time. They're all up in his mouth, his nose, and it took me like 15 minutes to get them out. And then when I put the batteries in, they didn't work initially because there's obviously corrosion because no one's taking care of that boy right. But, you know, as an amateur dentist, I was able to get most of that stuff off with a few tools I have in my back pocket, you know, at all times. Put my headlamp on. I can see very clearly. And we cleaned him up. So we'll send it back with the same peanuts, different box. You got it. Let's talk about the dates. All right, the acoustic stuff is simple, sweet, lovable, and sensual. December 20th, we got the Mondaze Muse at Latitudes. I tell you about who that special guest gonna be?
I believe so, but let's share it with the people one more time.
Jimmy Klepper of See You in the Funnies, of Easy Rugby. An amazing songwriter, amazing dude, one of my favorite artists from Cincinnati. So come check that out. We also got my man Alex Van Winkle during a set later that evening, and we might have a couple of other guest slots going on. Friends, if you want to come sit in, do a couple songs at the end, let me know in advance. We got room on the back end. December 30th, the last public show of the year is going to be at Smoke Justice. Come sit in that bourbon lounge, get yourself a beverage. Will you be home for that?
I will.
Ooh, gang. Sony's going to be up in that bourbon lounge, baby.
I was born in the bourbon lounge.
Woo! Ooh, Jan 1, I'm starting it back at a place that's been oh so good to me. I've been playing there since I was 17. I've been drinking there since I was 16. The Wise Owl Wine Bar. One of my favorite spots. Sincerely, these folks have been so good to me. It's such a pleasure to be back. That show starts at 7 o'clock. January 2nd, I am running that double header with some of the sweetness. I got to change that time, but I'll be at Northern Rose starting at 2 o'clock from 2 to 5. That is down the west end of Clifton, Cincinnati, Ohio. beautiful spot, amazing lunch foods, amazing beer. They also got a killer gin if you want to get involved in that. Then every single Sunday night, get your head out and get it back in the bowl, okay? Grab yourself a fish tank, go swimming, get something going right for you, and don't be finding Nemo at the end, you bunch of drunks. What's wrong with you? All right, January 6th, I'm making my debut at the Blind Squirrel over in Florence. I am very excited about this. The show starts at 6 o'clock. Should be a bumping. And January 7th, you know what it be. You know what we do.
Every single Sunday.
Swimming in it. Fishbowl the Banks. Talking about 7 o'clock. Okay.
Sunday.
We'll
sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
All right, we're switching to this kind of context. I shouldn't breathe on that mic. That's dirty. All right, let's talk about the full band nonsense.
The recipe.
Get your tights, get your leader hose, and whatever it be, whatever you got to unwrap.
Get your ingredients ready.
Bingo bango. We're going to be spending Christmas at the Cincy Tin Roof with the trio. That show starts at 10 o'clock. It'll be myself, Nicky Tupac, Mr. Nick Hack, and John Frisch coming home from Nashville to spend some time for the holidays with his favorite bag of deliciousness. All right, December 27th, come catch the recipe prepping for our New Year's Eve gig. This is going to be the family-style recipe. We're trying to get all the wives, the kids, everybody out there for a nice dinner. That show is going to start at 7 o'clock for the public, but we'll be jamming a little earlier. If you want to come in for a little happy hour nonsense, go ahead and do so. It's also my man Austin Winhusen's birthday. So if you see him in the kitchen, drag him out by his feet and put some liquor in his mouth. The boy deserves it. He now runs that kitchen wholeheartedly, and he needs to stay out there on his birthday. Let's party hardy. January 7th, the best way to start off your new year is going to be the Impatient Kickoff party at Fretboard. We also got my man Kyle Hackett opening up the show with the Feels. We're going to start at 8 o'clock. That show is going to feature Johnny Disco on the bass, Nick Hack on the drum kit, Jamarco Thomas, i.e. Mr. Delicious, i.e. Daddy Delicious, i.t. Fertility in the Flesh. Then we got my man Jason Branscombe, the Juice, on the trombone. And Chris Keith, the Truth, on the saxophone. Damn. Now, this is special for the next two. This is an event that was curated, thought up, and partially planned by my man Sony G. We have the live album, The Big Crash, going on March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. March 2nd is going to be the Friends and Family event. But March 3rd and March 4th are open to the public. Your first chance to get tickets for that are going to be on January 7th. The show times are still to be decided, but that will be at Radio Artifact in Northside. So please block off the dates. Get ready to go. It is going to be
Cincinnati's can't-miss music event of the year. There, I said it.
And I believe it. It's going to be the pinnacle of everything we've done over the last couple of years in terms of this batch of material. And we're so excited to have one of the best sounding rooms in the city booked for it. One of the best teams. Shout out Devin Z. Brooks. Gonna make this shit sound hot and gonna make those lights pop off, son. So get your tickets. Get ready. We are so excited to share this with you. So let's talk about this tour kickoff, man. Woo-hoo. We've been holding back a whole bunch of dates for you because we wanted to make sure that everything was ready to go. But when Sony moved down here, we were talking about this batch of material. We kind of decided on how we wanted to format things on the way out. To hear you say that the sequencing was the easiest part of the album for you, like, it makes sense because you spent so much time just standing in front of that whiteboard saying, like, no, this here. Like, as a fan, I like it. I don't like that. Let's switch it. The amount of times we've rewritten these track lists is fucking absurd. But we're getting there, and we're so happy with it. So January 7th, we're dropping Impatient, and then we're hitting the road. So January 7th, we're kicking it off at Fretboard. Then we got 2 batches of tour dates, the solo acoustic tour dates and the full band tour dates. So starting with the solo acoustic dates, we have January 20th in Bowling Green at Howard's. It feels so good to be back in BGSU. The last time we were in Bowling Green, we went to the planetarium.
Yes.
And we were sauced up. We were having a good time. We went and got those breadsticks. What's the name of that breadstick spot, man?
In the comments, breadstick spot in Bowling Green near BGSU.
Starts with a P. We'll get to that in a little bit. We'll find it. But damn, those breadsticks. And then the planetarium, we were like 2 of 6 people there, and I think it was supposed to be a student event. No one there was students. We looked like students, but as you can tell, like we had no reason to be on campus besides just bowl and clown and stool and doing what you do. All right, next night, January 21st, we're gonna be at the Detroit Tin Roof. We haven't hit this store yet, and I've heard great things about it. It is like it's a rooftop bar of some sort. I don't know what floor it's on, but it's going to be bumping. D-Town, we're happy to be back. Drew, we're coming for you, son. And Benny Ray, get your ass back home so we can party a little bit. January 22nd, we're going to be back in Maumee, Ohio at the Village Idiot. Ain't no better pizza, ain't no better liquor in the city of Maumee. Come and party with us. It should be a good-ass time. Cosmic Charlie, my man, I can't wait to see you, brother. It's going to be kicking. February 19th, we're going to be at the Little Miami Brewing Company. We're going to be opening up for a gentleman. I'm spacing his name. We got to get that on that flyer. But that show's going to start at 8 o'clock. And we're going to be in the new Little Miami Event Center. This is a kick-ass room that they just installed back there for any events that the city of Milford wants to have. But this is going to be bumping. So make sure you get your tickets online, I believe. And again, that's Little Miami Brewing Company out in Milford. March 16th, we're going to be in Indianapolis at the Tin Roof starting at 9 o'clock. The 17th, we're going to be at the St. Louis Tin Roof at 9 o'clock. And then on the 20th, we will be at the Louisville Tin Roof. We're going to be at the Louisville Tin Roof also at 9 o'clock. And I believe this is unreleased to the public, but if you consider yourself the public, consider this released to the public. Hey, how you doing? We might have the impeccably wonderful Tommy Lee on the road with us. So we're going to find out. She's got a couple shows before then, so she might have to be in town for that, but we're hoping to have her out, get some of those new tunes blasting. It's going to be killer. Did I almost flip that?
And the Band-Aids, ladies and gentlemen.
I got to pull it up. I'm messing something up. Oh, my gosh. Is this the Band-Aids? What am I doing wrong?
Yeah, no, that's the one.
Oh, there we go. You know what it be. It's time to get the recipe out for some of that delectable deliciousness.
On the road again.
Also, shout out to Sony G for designing these new posters. Give it up for them, man. They look good, brother.
Thank you, man. I'm really enjoying the process of Canva. Shout out Canva. Sponsor us.
Dipping the toes in the media design. I don't think they're going to sponsor us.
You know, they won't if we don't ask.
Canva, please sponsor us.
Harass them on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, Tumblr. Anything they got will be full of bullying.
And harassment works best in person. Facts. Let's do it. Okay, let's talk about these band dates, man. January 7th, like we said, we're going to be at the Fretboard Brewing Company. The whole show is going to start about 5 o'clock with our man Kyle Hackett opening the show. Ooh. We're on at 8. Okay, 127, we're going to be at One World Brewing Company in Asheville, North Carolina.
NC.
One World has been so good to us over the last couple of years. We've really loved getting to know that staff, and they have a wonderful beer. They have a crazy spaceship on the inside, and they have a great space to shake some ass. All right, January 28th, we're going to be somewhere totally new, making our debut at the Neon Rooster in Aberdeen, North Carolina. This was just a place that, like, I was scrolling through, like, one of the tour pages I looked through for, like, DIY venues, and this place was just open in arms to any acts that were coming through the area. And every show I've seen through there, it's been bumping. It is a killer room. It seems like an incredible group that runs this place. So please get your tickets ASAP for 128 at the Neon Rooster. January 29th, we're going to be back in Columbia, South Carolina, playing the Market on Main for the first time with a doubleheader. We're going to have a noon set and a 7 p.m. set, so make sure you get out there for a little bit of groove in Columbia. We have missed you. Shout out to Joel. We can't wait to boogie with you, brother. And then we're going to be heading home. We're going to be at Alley Taps in Nashville, Tennessee on the 30th. I'm pretty sure you're right that set's at 4 o'clock. It might be at 6, but I'm pretty sure it's at 4. We will double check and make sure it's on the calendar for you. The 24th of February, we're going to be back in Maumee at the Village Idiot. Second time they have seen the band out there. We cannot wait for a little Saturday night goofing with them. No, it's a Thursday night, and it's 9 to midnight, so come out and party. The 25th, we're going to be back at the Detroit Tin Roof from 10 to 2. Come burn it down with us. Ooh, we're going back to Coda on February 25th.
Coda.
Last time we were there, who were we there with?
Oompa! Shout out Oompa. Yo, man, she's the best rapper coming out of Boston right now. She's the best rapper in the game right now, y'all. Oh, my God. Go stream her albums. Cleo, best of 2019 right there. Her new one of the best out of this year. The best. Shout out Oompa.
Yeah, man, that was such a blessing to walk in there and be like, he was beyond hype. I was unfamiliar with Oompa before, but I am a lifelong fan after what we saw. She burnt it down, got fucking
Feel like home.
March 24th, we're going to be in Baltimore, Maryland at the Tin Roof from 9 to midnight, maybe 9 to 1 if we're feeling saucy. Oh, on the 25th, we are going to be making our debut at the Renegade in Arlington, Virginia.
DC,
DC
get
fam,
ready.
yeah, come see us. Come on, Josie, bring your fam out. I'll make sure that I give everybody a shout that I know out there, but you got to bring out your politicians. We're going to sway public opinion in this show, okay? Come on out. We got petitions to sign. On the 21st of April, find us at the Tin Roof in Indianapolis, 9 to midnight. And then on the 22nd, we're going to be in St. Louis from 10 to 2 at the Tin Roof. That is it for the Impatient tour dates. That is it for the Wave. Woo! Shout out to Sonny Grappone. Check out his release this Thursday, Pain and Paranoia on SoundCloud. Anything you want to tell him on the way out, baby?
Shucks.
Sony G, y'all. Peace.
Nice flop. Nice. Thank you. Oh, I gotta stay down for a second though.